Hey guys, it's Skymer here, and welcome back to another episode of the Armidex Tournament. And in this episode, I am facing the one, the only, current leader of the Armidex, Shadow, who has 7 victories left in order to win this whole thing and crown himself the king of this season of the Armidex. So, in this episode, he's going to be facing 3 of those 7 teams that are remaining for him to potentially beat. He is waiting for victories on these teams. I'm fairly certain that he's fought every single one of these teams at this point, at least once. So he knows what to expect, he just doesn't know the order in which they'll show up. So the first team for today is going to be team number 11, Frosted Aches. Bobby literally just fought this team, so it's kind of interesting that they're showing up again. However, I want to give you a small update. Ava is going to be staying for this battle. I love Ava. I mean, I really want her to stay. She's a really, really good physical wall. There's so many things that she can easily tank as long as they're physical. If they're special, that's a whole different story, but you know, one can dream about Ava having good special defense. One can dream. But Madeline is the only one that's undergone a change. So due to the effects that there's a lot of spread damage moves on these teams, with Anera having Blizzard, Frostmoth having Blizzard, JJ having Hyper Voice, there's a lot of spread damage that we can deal on this team. Madeline is joining that fray, and she's having Blizzard added as well. And so that will hopefully help with Madeline's offense a little bit, with not having to rely on terastallizing in order to get an extra offensive move to be added. So that's the only addition that this team has made. Team number 2 is going to be team number 17, Loyally Lethal, definitely one of the stronger teams. But since I have been ever so loyal to my favorite Pokemon design, which is the Mischievous Miss Magius line, I wanted to add Fluttermane to this team. My little child. Look at this adorable little creature. Yes, I know she looks kind of evil and sinister, but that's okay, because she's adorable. So Fluttermane is definitely one of the highest meta Pokemon that I've seen in terms of like regional championship play, so I'm really excited to use her in general. I wanted to go with a booster energy set for her. I know there's all different types of sets. There's choice specs, there's life orb, there's all different kinds of things that you can do, but booster energy I do see sometimes. This is a plus speed Fluttermane. I definitely want to go for just the very, very fast element of Fluttermane. In addition, I mean, I know that there's really not any special attacker buffs, but I also think that Arcanine could synergize really well with Fluttermane. Because Fluttermane has very good special defense, but it has terrible physical defense. So having that Intimidate to lower the physical damage output of those physical attackers is not just going to be good for every other Pokemon that might hit the stage while they're out there, but also just because of the factor that Fluttermane is going to receive a lot less damage. So there's that little synergy there. And team number 3 of today is going to be this. I think this is the 3rd attempt that Shadow is attempting against this team. This is team number 20 from the beginning. So I am in the process of trying to train the other starters that I've received so graciously from Gwen, because she's amazing like that. And I do thank you for those starters. She gave me, I believe it was a Piplup. Oh, she gave me a Turtwig for sure. So I do have access to a Torterra potentially going forward. And I also received a Piplup from her, but I'm just not sure where it is, to be specific. I'm probably glazing over it right now, and you're probably like, it was literally right there like 3 boxes ago. Oh, here it is. I got a Piplup from her as well. So, without further hesitation, let's get Shadow to this world. Alright, attempt number 2. We got him in, guys. He has been having some pretty crazy switch shenanigans going on here today, and I certainly can empathize and sympathize, so let's just get right into it. Ooh, Shadow always brings us surprises. Look at this, guys. It's a shiny Ninetales. It's shiny Naruto, that's what it is. Wow, it's so pretty. I love the blue elements on its tails. That's so pretty. Look at it run. All right, and once again, 2 for 2. This team is getting put into the first place position for the teams today. Frosted Aches. Because genuinely, I know how it feels to have your Switch just fall apart on you. All right, so he's starting off with definitely one of his favorite teams here in this tournament. So I think what I'm gonna do, let's start off with Anera and Madeline. I think we're actually just gonna start off immediately with getting the value from those from that Bright Powder Snow Cloak combination. Because last time didn't go so well for Madeline, so we're definitely going to see where things go from here today. Let's start it off. And also, I got a new profile picture, guys. I love Fluttermane so much. I do. She's adorable, man. All right, let's go, Anera and Madeline. All right, so I'm not really entirely certain on if... I know that Anera is going to be able to outspeed, both of them will be able to outspeed the Azumarill, but I do kind of feel like I want to double into Great Tusk, and I want to Ice Shard into it, as well as let's utilize the Blizzard as well. I mean, I could Terra Dark her as well, just to kind of play around a potential knockoff on Madeline. Is that too early, though? Maybe not. I mean, I suppose we have +1 defense. Let's try this. Ice Shard. Blizzard. Okay, no, he's actually going to Anera here. Ice Spinner going into Anera as well. Anera takes both those hits. Look at her go, man. Alright, so now we're gonna switch into, let's switch into JJ. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna Blizzard again. Anera, return. I might need you for setting snow again. JJ, come on out. Blizzard, Madeline. Taking out that huge threat. Alright, so we also resist this. Luckily, Ice Spinner has no chance to freeze. I'm very, very happy about that. Alright, so Titan's out here. Okay, so I don't know exactly what this thing's going to be capable of. But what I do want to do is I want to trigger the Hyper Voice to trigger the Throat Spray. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to start setting up the Aurora Veil. An instant pivot from Shadow. Houndstone's coming out. Okay. Ow, that did a lot of damage. Aurora Veil. Setting up the good old Aurora Borealis out here on our field. Alright, so Hyper Voice isn't going to affect the Houndstone. Okay, so I think what our play is going to be here is we are going to switch into Ava. And then let's Shadow Ball in, and then we're going to Terra Dark on Madeline. And we're going to go for the Shadow Ball into Houndstone. Thank you, JJ. I feel like every time that I trigger your Throat Spray, I immediately pivot you away, but... you know, it's a thing. Alright, Madeline, it's time to show you why you don't faint on a battlefield and don't come without a little bit of revenge. Time to turn to the dark side, Madeline. Bring that fierce beauty that you have in your heart. Shadow Ball. That's a pretty reliable two-shot. Fire Fang misses Madeline. Alright, I do think my play has to be to double into the Houndstone here. Everything's healing out here. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to Ice Spinner into Houndstone as well as Shadow Ball into it. Unfortunately, this thing's drawing a lot of aggro for me, because I just do not want that thing to be around. If possible. I know that the Terra Dark also makes me weak to the Play Rough from the Azumarill, but I don't really have a choice at this point. But if he terastallizes to a Fairy type with Azumarill, then it also becomes subject to becoming neutrally effective against ice moves. So that's also a potential risk on his part. I do know that he told me that he is also streaming with other streamers right now, in addition to doing this recording, so that's probably why it's taking a bit longer for his plays here, but that's perfectly fine with me. Shadow Ball, Madeline, once more. Almost takes it out. Its special defense falls. Or we can get hit by a body press, that's true. Ava is so bulky, man. Ice Spinner! Well done, you two. Alright, so Titan's coming back out. Alright, so we do actually have Rock Tomb to deal with the Titan. And let's attempt to get a double team off for Madeline. Let's see what he does here. Color me curious. Body Slam goes into Ava. Let's go, Madeline. Get that dodginess. And Play Rough misses her in the process. Rock Tomb. It doesn't do much damage, but that drop in speed can really, really help in these situations. Okay, so how many more turns of snow do we have? We've got 2 more turns. So I think what we're gonna do is, let's go... let's switch into... I don't know if I want to... No, I don't really want to do that. Let's stick in and continue to Rock Tomb this Pokemon. And then, let's Shadow Ball into a Azumarill. Let's do that. It doesn't do too much. I think he's trying to get the paralysis on Ava. Oh no, and he lands it into Madeline. No! Our dodge tank is down. Rock Tomb once more. Alright, so the Aurora Veil, unfortunately, is gone. Which kind of sucks. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do now is... Anera looks very tempting, but unfortunately it's not gonna work. So let's go into Snows-a-Lot. Come on out, dear. Alright, so what we're gonna do on this turn is, we're gonna, let's Rock Tomb into the Cetitan once again. We're gonna slowly, take that thing out, and then we're gonna Tailwind. So thankfully, Snows-a-Lot actually cannot be paralyzed, from Body Slam, thanks to its, Shield Dust ability, which is very nice. We keep debuffing. Play Rough misses Ava. Okay. Alright, the snow's gone. That's fine. Alright, so what we're going to do this turn is we're going to protect Ava. And then we're going to utilize the Snowscape once again. We got to get that infinitely accurate Blizzard going. Alright, Ava, you're just gonna protect yourself for this turn. Snowscape. Let's bring back that beautiful snow. Snow-a-Lot is gonna take a while to go down from that move. Alright, on this turn, let's go ahead and we're gonna do the double into on Cetitan. We're gonna Bug Buzz and Rock Tomb into it. It's very debuffed on speed, and we have doubled speed from Tailwind, so we should be able to have... I don't know if Ava will outspeed it at this point, because Ava is not known for her speed, but... At the same time, Ava did debuff its speed 3 times and is underneath Tailwind, so maybe it will outspeed. I don't know. That's actually quite debatable at this point. Alright, we are patiently waiting. I definitely consider this Cetitan, though, to be quite the threat. Oh no, that just straight up takes out Cetitan, okay. Rock Tomb. Shadow is definitely trying to take out Ava. But Ava is a stally girl. And luckily we took out the Houndstone already, so that last respects can't really do anything at this point. Oh, this is so tense. I don't know how much time that we have left in this battle. I know that they have 20-minute time limits on everything, so... But we do have the Never Melt Ice as well on, Okay, so Meowscarada hits the field. I think what we're gonna do here is we're gonna Ice Spinner into Meowscarada, and we're gonna Blizzard as well. I think this Meowscarada is Focus Sash. Alright, so we resist that, and we're +1 defense. Yep, so she takes that. Good job, Snows-a-Lot. Blizzard! Alright, that procs the Focus Sash, but that's fine. Ice Spinner, Ava. And we're slowly chipping away this Azumarill. Alright, he no longer wants Snows-a-Lot here. My baby! Return, sweetheart. You did so well. Ava is just has been fully healed for very most of this fight. Alright, the Tailwind's out, but we don't have to worry about that now. Because we've got our own Satitan hitting the field with that beautiful Slush Rush coming out. And we've got a Nera in the back, so... I cannot believe that I've actually found something that locks down Pure Power Azumarill, and that's Ava under Snow. It just has so much defense. I just wonder what its physical defense stat even is with Snow, because I know that's increasing it by 1.5. So, like, I guess, for example, if its defense was 200, its defense is technically 300 under Snow. 300 defense. I think it's more than that, actually, because my Ava naturally is level 48, I think. It hasn't been hyper-trained or anything yet. So... I'm just so impressed with her performance. Genuinely. Alright, come on out, Blue. Take the stage. Alright, so this Iron Valiant is the Booster Energy variant, and its attack is heightened. Okay. So, I think what we're gonna do is we are going to... Let's Avalanche into Iron Valiant. Or no, let's... Yeah, let's Ice Spinner into it, actually. How much longer do we have of Snow? 2 more turns. Okay, that's pretty good. And then we're just gonna double Ice Spinner into it. Let's try that. I know this thing has access to Drain Punch, which is definitely not fun against these two. But hopefully we can just try to rush this thing down. Maybe I should have set my sights on the Azumarill at this point, but... Because it is so low on health, and just kind of making it a 2v1 situation might have been smarter. I'm not sure entirely. Ice Spinner! Okay, some solid damage. Ow, that dented Ava quite strong. Liquidation into her, too. Okay, that's fine. Ice Spinner on the double. Okay. So I think what we're gonna do is we're going to... Let's protect Ava. And then we're gonna go for another Ice Spinner into Iron Valiant. If I can see if a Drain Punch can come out of this one, that will be the most ideal situation. Three minutes until the battle ends. Okay, this is coming down to some clutch wires here. 3 minutes left and counting. Alright, Ava. Use Protect, dear. Thank you. Ice Spinner, Blue. No. Oh, I thought that he was gonna be going for Ava there. That thing got a whole bunch of healing out of that. That is gonna trigger the Oh no, Blue! Alright, the snow's gone. But we can get that immediately reset with Anera's help. Come on out, Anera. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do is we are going to Rock Tomb into Azumarill. It is debuffed, but I feel like I need to Ice Shard into Azumarill as well, just to try to get some damage off onto Azumarill at this point. "60 seconds remain. This is so tense. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, this is way too tense. 30 seconds. Ice Shard. Ava takes that. Good job, Ava. Oh no! Alright, JJ, come on out. Okay, so I think our play has to be that we Shadow Ball into Azumarill, and then and I believe we're going to Ice Shard, or let's Blizzard maybe. Yeah, let's do that. Who wins? Shadow wins. Just barely. What a battle. Oh no, I'm sorry, Madeline. Okay, I apologize. I must have reached the maximum recording time on my previous cartridge, so this is where we're at. Shadow has lost 2 Pokemon to the combination of Arcanine Flare Blitz and Flutter Mane Shadow Ball, so there you go. The Grumpig is down, and if you hadn't seen his opening Pokemon, it was the Basculegion, and both of those went down to the combined efforts of those 2. Alright, so I think what we're going to do here is we are going to Flare Blitz into the Primeape, and then we are going to Dazzling Gleam into both of these guys. Dazzling Gleam! Flare Blitz, Arcanine! Look at these two working in harmony, man. These two are not messing around. Alright, he's going after the Arcanine now. Oh, it's a Leftovers Ninetales. That's kind of cool. I feel like the Sunlight is working as much for him as it is against him in this fight. And I haven't even propped my booster energy yet. Avalugg. One of your very own, just a different form. And it's shiny, too. This thing's not weak to fire. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna... no. I don't know. I don't know what to do here. Let's Flare Blitz into the Avalugg. And, do we just Shadow Ball? Do we Terra Ghost and go into Shadow Ball? Let's try that. Alright, Fluttermane. You've already shown your power without Terra. Now show your power with it. This is for you, Gwen. Amplifying that Ghost-type power we oh so love. Shadow Ball! Make it stunningly beautiful, my sweet pea. Wow, that did a lot of damage into that Ninetales, my goodness. Alright, the Citrus Berry is going to help Arcanine heal up a little bit of that damage. I can't believe that he pivoted away from the Fluttermane there. Okay, so I think I have my play. I think I'm going to pivot Arcanine out. And we're gonna go into, let's go into Sokka. Even though Sokka won't be able to utilize the buffs, but we're gonna go Power Gem into Ninetales. And we don't have to worry about the sun fading or anything, because the booster energy will automatically proc upon the sun leaving the field. Since its booster energy didn't need to be used to proc its photosynthesis, so... I think that's going to be our play. This has definitely been proven to be one of the toughest teams to take out. This team is lethal. Maybe I should make Fluttermane a... Gwen, when you're watching this video, I'm wondering if I can borrow it until the end of the Armidex and maybe make her a part of this team, but if not, I completely understand. Trust me when I say that. Alright, Power Gem. I'm trying to see if there's a ground-type move coming out of the... Yep, so, Sokka got a free switch in, but Fluttermane will take lethal damage to that. That's fine. The amount of lives that thing has claimed. It's not even funny. Alright, so the Harsh Sunlight is gone. Meaning that Katara can come in. Come on out. Alright, so we're gonna Brave Bird into Golem. And then we're gonna Aqua Tail into the same. We do have the Wide Lens. Let's break Sturdy in case it has it. We do heal up a little bit from the Shell Bell. Aqua Tail. And that is game. Good game, Shadow. Loyally lethal, standing strong. Alliteration at its finest. No, I'm just kidding. GG. Alright, and for the final team of today, we are facing off against team number 20 from the beginning. Alright, so I think for this fight, let's start with... Let's start with Pitaya. Pitaya has quite a lot of good options here, especially with that thick fat. Is definitely going to play around a lot of these Pokemon quite nicely. So I'm going to see what he starts with. Because Pitaya's been pretty useful in this battle, to be honest. But you never know when it's going to find its weak point. Okay, so I definitely know that Shadow is streaming alongside this. I do believe if he didn't make his choices in that time frame, it should auto-default to the Great Tusk? Maybe? I'm not incredibly certain, to be honest. But just know that was a mutual decision by the both of us. Oh, it's Baxcalibur first. Oh, that's cool. Okay. So... that's intriguing. Do I really don't know if I want to Terra Grass right away. I just feel like it's way too risky. But also going into most of these Pokemon in this situation is very risky. My Infernape has 128 speed. I don't know if that's enough to outspeed a Baxcalibur to go for the close combat, but I don't want Pitaya falling potentially so quick. I need Pitaya to have a better matchup. I feel like he's gonna be like the answer that okay, it's going for Dragon Claw. Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna see how much a close combat can do if we outspeed. Why does Shadow only have 4 Pokemon? Why does Shadow only... Wait, nope, I'm messaging him right now. Hang on. Hang on. I'm gonna say that we need to restart, because that's unfair on my end. Okay, I'm gonna run from this fight, because I want to make sure that this is fair for the both of us. Let's cancel this battle. It literally only showed him having 4. That's not fair. I completely forgot what the, Okay. Let's go back in and give this another attempt. Okay. Maybe this time around we'll start off with the Infernape. And we'll see if he pivots as well. Okay, okay. So he said that it doesn't just like auto default pick the rest of them just because it's whatever you specifically chose. All right, so we got all of our 6 Pokemon on both sides. Now this is fair battle. All right, he's starting off with Skellydirge this time. Which actually would have still been a great answer on Bataya, but we don't have much going on here for us. So, I think what we're gonna do... let's go into Ran. Yeah, let's do that. Infernape return. Ran, let's give him a run for his money. You're gonna lure me into a sleep. I don't know if Earthquake probably isn't gonna two-shot it, is it? So let's pivot again. And let's go into Shaw. Making me pivot to disturb my plans. Very, very... It's a good play, though. Genuinely. Okay, so we can go for the Crunch right now with the Choice Band buff. It's pretty good. Why you do this to me? I don't want my Shaw to fall asleep. Okay. I think now let's go into Quartz. Let's do that. Because a Ghost move would probably be the most threatening against Shaw. Alright, Quartz, let's come on out. Oh, this is too good. This is too good. Okay. I guess I'll take the sleep this time. Knock off. We'll take the sleep on Quartz here. We do have to take a mandatory turn of sleep, of course. This has been a very fun set of battles. Alright. This Glaceon, I don't know what it is about this Glaceon, but it is probably one of the strongest Pokemon I've ever seen. It is so fast for a Glaceon. I don't think I've ever seen a Glaceon this fast in my life. Alright, so we do have the Focus Sash. So it is going to have to use another attack. But let's see if we can get in a Flower Trick, maybe? Wow, we actually do wake up really early. And we have Overgrow, too. That nearly one-shot it. Wow. It's pretty impressive that we woke up so early. I forgot you have leftovers to boot. Alright. Infernape, it's your time to shine, dear. Alright, to play around this thing's crazy amount of speed, I think we're gonna go for the Mach Punch. He might save it for later, though. Nope, he sacked it. Alright. I love having a fire type on this team because all my dragons are weak to ice. Case in point, Bobby knew the message of that team. Because Serpengu literally, with its Freeze Dry, literally countered my entire team except for Infernape that she took out. So literally every single fight, I don't know what it was, like Serpengu was like the king of that battle. Alright. Infernape is definitely posing a pretty serious threat right now. Spiritomb. Okay. Yeah. So I don't really have like a super effective answer to that thing. But let's go for... I don't think I want to go for Terra Fire. I think we're gonna Flare Blitz and see how much damage that does. Let's go! Quite significant. And we get the burn. Oh my goodness, that was lucky. Alright, so we're damaged by Recoil and Life Orb, so we definitely take a lot of damage from that. It does land the Hypnosis. Is this thing leftovers? Oh wait, well, I guess if it was, that burn is slowly chipping away at it. Okay. I'm just gonna see what I can get through these sleep turns. It probably will Shadow Ball me here. Or that. Definitely or that. It's a Dream Eater build. That's unique. That is very cool. I like that. Okay, so I think I might need to Terrastallize someone just to get around that. So I think our answer is going to be Ran here. Come on out, Ran. Alright, I need as much damage as I can get out of this Earthquake. I need damage. Alright. It's time, Ran. Shake the ground and take that Spiritomb back from whence it came. Back in that tiny little rock thing. I don't know what that is. A keystone? I think it's a keystone, isn't it? It's the odd keystone. I think that just goes to show how... No, I love the strategy of the sleeping, don't get me wrong, but I'm like, nope, I am not being hypnotized this time. We aren't quad weak to the Excalibur either, which is quite nice. Alright, Great Tusk is hitting the field. I don't know how much Earthquake is gonna do in this situation. Ooh, what Terra is this thing? I don't think he's ever Terrastalized his Great Tusk. Ever. Oh, no, he has. I definitely remember he has now. That's cool. Okay, it's Terra fighting. Alright, go for Earthquake. This is a Terra duel. Ooh, it's got Brick Break on it. I just can't believe I outspeed it, to be honest. Shaw probably can't outspeed it, can he? 133 speed, 122 speed. Huh. Intriguing. What Pokemon are left in his arsenal? Yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna Earthquake. I suppose we could always go for a lucky crit too, who knows? Oh wow, that got close. So we actually end up just trading. Because the Rocky Helmet will take out the Great Tusk. Both of our Pokemon that are Terrastalized literally faint in the same combat. That's incredible. Wow, double Terra Feint in the same turn. That's intense. Alright, so he has 2 left, I think. Okay, let's go for Shaw. Come on out, Shaw. Excalibur's hitting the field. So we are gonna potentially get the Intimidate off. Gonna lower this thing's physical attack. I don't know if Shaw's going to be able to outspeed, but I am a plus speed Salamence, so let's see what happens. Dragon Claw. That one-shots it. Okay. Now, unfortunately for me, I gotta get the heck out of Dodge because I'm locked into a Dragon move, and that is not gonna be good against a Dash Bun. Now, is it? Okay, so let's go for... You think Batai is our best bet? Or is Ash our best bet? I think we go for Bataya just to see if we can weaken her with it. Because we do have the Citrus Berry on Bataya as well, but I think this thing has Covet on it too, so it might be able to steal my item. Thank you, Shaw. Come on out, Bataya. Ow, that did a lot of damage. Okay, so the reason why I really wanted to go into Bataya as well is because we actually can transform our type with Ash. So let's see if we can go for a Giga Drain. If not, that's fine. That Play Rough is strong, man. Okay, we could have gone for a lucky miss there. That was pretty much the only reason why I was sticking in combat there, as well as the fact that we're kind of weak to Fairy on the rest of these two, until Ash hits the field. Come on out. Alright, so we're going to attempt to go for a Gunk Shot. This move only has 80 accuracy, so it definitely has a hefty chance to miss. Alright, let's Protean into the Poison type. Let's go. And now you resist the Play Rough. Alright. Okay. Let's go for a Gunk Shot. And that's game. Wow. Oh my gosh. Those were some fights, Shadow. Goodness gracious. GG. Okay, well, that was certainly an eventful battle. Series of battles. Jeez. I love the teams that Shadow comes up with. I genuinely do. I think they are so much fun. Let's celebrate with a candy apple. Look at it waddle. Look at it move, guys. It's a precious little child. Alright, guys. I got a quiz for you. We're gonna take him over to the vending machine over here. Which of these drinks in the vending machine, we're gonna zoom in on him right now. Which of these drinks would my dear little Diplin drink from? As he's looking away from it like he doesn't want any of them. Sassy little thing. You don't get the option between those three. You get a choice between all of these. Which one do you think that Diplin would like the most? Leave a comment or you wish. Alright. Well, guys, I certainly hope that you enjoyed this episode. This was Skymer, and I wish you guys a fantastic day. Bye, guys!